See, I'm just trying to serve looks. I'm trying to do it all. I'm just trying to. What you saying?
Dirty South. Can y'all really feel me? Y'all really feel me? Y'all really feel me? Dirty South. Dirty. Can y'all really feel me? I got bigger. Dirty South. Can y'all really feel me? Y'all really feel me? Dirty South. Can y'all really feel me? I got bigger.
So, hey. Welcome back to my channel. Like I've been here all this time. No, I like to just drop a video and then leave for years. Happy 2019. So what had happened was, remember when I said I was gonna start putting out videos? Speaking on, last year. So what had happened was I was supposed to be making videos about my journey, me moving to Ohio, my feelings, my rotations, what am I going to do? That didn't happen. It didn't happen for several reasons. I was way too emotional. Not to say that I'm not still emotional. I'm actually a very emotional being. However, these videos did not happen because I was crying all the time. And I have so many videos of me crying. So many. Like, I could actually, like, fill this whole thing up of videos of me crying. And do you know how much work it is to edit a video? And hearing yourself cry over and over and over for so many different reasons. I recorded it because I felt like it would be a lie to omit it, but it was still too fresh for me to digest. So I kept recording, saying like, you gotta make this video, and I kept crying. And I kept recording, and I kept crying, and I kept recording. And then I never sat down to edit that video. So just a quick recap for those who are still watching. Haha, hey. I moved to Ohio last summer. I was part of a program that I did my first 2 years of medical school in my undergrad institution, and then it goes to a partnering medical school to finish the last 2 years. So in terms of like my clinical education, I'm finishing it in Ohio from New York. So needless to say, it's very different. It's very different here. And I had to find some way to make me, me. So, or that allows me to be my full self. I've learned to like just create it myself. So this is my little studio in my apartment. And I'll actually, I'm not gonna pick up this camera to show you, but I guess I could take a picture or whatever. Like, I made a little studio in my apartment. I tend to do a lot of photography and like creating looks for myself, which is again why I created this setup. This was one of the looks that I made. I had this idea about kinky straight clip-ins, but I may have damaged my hair in the process. We will see. If you see me in these wigs, it might just because my curl pattern ain't quite come back. I was putting flat iron through it. It was making this sizzle sound. I don't know. We'll see. Like, as soon as I finish this video, I'm gonna go wash my hair and see what we looking like. So just a recap of what I've gone through thus far, because it is 2019 and I am halfway through my 3rd year at this point. And I'm actually supposed to be making a schedule for my 4th year already, and I'm like, oh crap, I'm going, like, you don't understand. There are a lot of things where I said, that's next year's problem, that's next year's me problem, and now next year's me is like, oh, you left this all for me. Wow. So to say like I'll have my MD next year, like next year me is gonna be Dr. Me, I'm just like, oh, okay, all right. In terms of rotations, I have taken psych, family medicine, OBGYN, and I just took my peds board yesterday. My psych rotation was pretty cool. It was very interesting. I think it was also because it was the first rotation and it's kind of like everything is so new. I just want to get my feet wet. I want to understand. I can get it. And then family medicine, I will be very honest. I hated family medicine. I hated family medicine, and it wasn't even the family medicine aspect, but just where I did it that I want to say I was the most depressed. If I was on a general level of depression, family medicine was just not the one for me. And I want to say where I rotated made that depression and everything else worse. And you know, it could be because, like, you know, there are different types of people out there that some you may get along with, some you may not. But I just felt like in a professional setting, there's no reason. We're all here to get an education or help people in one way or another. So to feel threatened or to feel like inferior and letting those types of feelings get in the way of your education, or in this sake, my education, that's just what I don't agree with. And that's all I'm going to say on that. OBGYN, loved OBGYN, but I was so tired. I was so tired. I didn't have time for nothing, nobody. That includes myself. I was so tired during OBGYN. The 2 weeks of L&D, which is labor and delivery. Labor and delivery, I did days. So those are like when everyone's pregnant and ready to give birth. I did days, 1 week, nights, another week. And then my last 2 weeks of OBGYN was like gyne surgeries. So every day we saw like hysterectomies, checking for cancers and things like that, which was pretty cool. Surgery, I don't really think it's for me, but the OB part, loved the OB. Then I had peds. First of all, I'm mad childish. Like, I be playing around with all these kids, and you know, they're receptive to it. So there's like one little boy that I had to, you know, do the whole physical exam, and I was explaining it to him and things like that. So I was like, first I'm gonna check your eyes, then I'm gonna check your ears and your nose, then I'm gonna check this. But when I'm done, I have to shake you upside down so the money comes out, because I basically paid for these appointments. And he was like, no, that's not part of the appointment. I was like, how you gonna tell me what's part of the appointment? Just ask your mom for some money so that when I shake you, all the money comes out. He was like, no, that's not part of it. I was like, I think I know what's part of these appointments. Like, it's my education, you know. I have fun. I have fun like with kids, but that's because I'm playful. And I think the reason I don't want to do PE is because they come to the hospital because they're sick. And then like I be on nights wanting to play and stuff, and they be asleep and sick. No, that just sounds like I should play with healthy kids on my own time, and we be alright. I am about to go into surgery. Surgery starts Monday. Let me just say one thing. I really want to get my nails done. I super want to get my nails done, but all these rotations won't let me be great. And just let me put some tips on. Let me feel like a girl. I just want to feel like a girl, and I can't because of these rotations. Thanks. Yeah, I'm going into surgery. Then I have emergency medicine, which I can't wait for. I have an ACM course where we have to shadow someone that's like not a doctor. And last, I have IM. And I have to take step 2. Joy. So the hard part right now that I'm struggling with is that we have to make our M4 schedules, and you think I'm ready for that? No, I have no idea what next year is in store for, because I don't know what I want to do. I've been bouncing around EM and OBGYN for so long because those were the times where I was happiest, and it was for similar reasons but also for very different reasons. Like in OB, I love that it was like the study of me. Like But you know, a drawback, I didn't really care for the surgery aspect, and that is like half of it. It's OBGYN. But I didn't really care for the GYN surgeries, so like that made it hard, I guess. And then EM, or PEDS ED, pediatric emergency medicine. Playing with them kids is fun, but also the hours were great. I was able to be a whole person. Y'all don't understand. We don't get to be whole people. I was able to be a whole person. I went to the gym. I went to appointments. I cooked my food before I arrived. I had fresh food for lunch or dinner, whatever time it was. Like, I was able to do so much more. Like, I had time to sleep. Like, I was well rested. Having that ability to be a full person, I greatly appreciate and would like to continue doing. Look at how much like I like to do in my off time that I need it. And I know we have to make sacrifices and all that, but how much of a sacrifice are we supposed to make? When do you draw the line and say like that's enough sacrifice? Like I can't give that up. Like in terms of like family life and things like that, like there is no good time to have a kid. So just have a kid. Like you can't say, all right, so 9 months from then is a good opportune time because when I have the baby at this point in time, it'll be easier because my course load will be this and I'll schedule this. And like, no, things just happen. One thing I've learned in the last couple months is that nothing is promised. So like, go out and do it. Like, just do it. All right, I think that's enough for today. I did a nice little recap. I'm done. Bye and see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please give me any pointers that you can do for like someone trying to start up a YouTube channel, and about like, you know, what do you want to see from me? I know like this is kind of a look, you know, my hair is trying to stick out from these clip-ins or whatever, but like we gonna do it. Ugh.